Mick Extance has been involved in bikes way too long. We're now at the ABR Festival sharing my passion off-roading with people. Hopefully being a decent guy, but from the side, you know, I've been involved in bikes since I was 15, was lucky enough to go and do World Enduros, represented Great Britain, got a gold medal, and then my life was to take a big change. Unfortunately 2001 my dad passed away, and the inspiration then to go and do the Dakar rally was a big belief in me. So 2002 set off to do the crazy Dakar rally, did 7 on the bounce, had an amazing time doing it, and not just about bikes, learnt about the culture of the world, and what an amazing adventure it took me on. 2009 I did 6 in Africa, and I was lucky enough to go and do South America in 2009, which for sure was a completely different Dakar, but you know, wherever it is in the country, it's important, that's your dream, to go and do it. I arrived home and wanted to put a little bit more back in biking in general and open up the Mick Extance off-road experience over in Wales. 2017, yeah, for sure, unexpected journey that we all don't know what's coming. I've been married 8 weeks, went to work on a Saturday as always. Within a short time, didn't feel very good. Asked my wife to put me in a car, took me over to a hospital in Shrewsbury, and within a very short time the surgeon came along and dealt the bitter blow to say that it's very serious, sir, you've got a brain tumour. Yeah, of course it was a big thing to take in, but you know, if I take it back to what I fell in love with was the Dakar, and for sure the Dakar helped me fight it. It just came back to me the minute I got connected with it. The Dakar came back to me and it helped me through the journey, not just that other things, but for sure the Dakar played a big part. And I think the other important thing is that it brings home to a lot of us, we have to go and do these things, not get involved, I wish I had, could have or should have. I want to try and inspire people to keep believing in their dream, and I think the way to tell that for me is to go and return to Dakar. Now the next stage is 2020, to go and compete in the Dakar, and bring the Dakar back to the UK as well. It's lost a little bit of that, and hopefully with me going back we can bring a presence back from it, but more important, we can raise some money for the NHS, who are incredible people. Mr. Shaw, my surgeon now, has become very connected with the Dakar. He's very passionate for me to go and do it. We're now trying to raise as much money as we can to take to Stoke, to the tumour part of it. They deserve that, they're very clever people, but also to try and get the message across. Whatever happens, we should always find a way to smile and become through it. Has the tumour made me a better person? Yes, it has. But to get back to the Dakar for me will be a big turn in the journey that I've been through. What an amazing achievement from lots of people to allow that to happen. Yeah, you know, that is a big thing for me to say here. It's frightening from what I went through to be able to go back and connect back with the dream, and that's why I think it's so important to endorse this message with the NHS, with people who are behind the scenes, who care passionately about you, to allow the dreams to keep going. And yeah, roll on 2020, let's get out to Saudi and another one to take in and share the journey, and fingers crossed we bring another medal home. And you know, what an amazing story from 17 to be smiling with an opportunity to go and compete in a Dakar. Average day is between 600 and 700 kilometres, which is a big change back to, I think, how the Dakar should be. They've cut out of a lot of assistance, which was starting to change the views of the Dakar. The train, for sure, we're going to get introduced to some nice dunes, which is my favourite riding. I think there's going to be some very nice changes of terrain. The scenery looks stunning. I think it's going to take the Dakar back to a little bit more what it's set out to be, back to that word, an adventure, which is an important part of the Dakar. For me, yeah, it's, you know, it's going to be a new challenge. I've been stepped away from it from 2009, so to get back into it is a big challenge in the training, the fitness, still a little bit unknown what I'm going to expect when I get there, because I've been away from it for so long. But that's the excitement of returning. As every day unfolds, we've got to go on it, and I think that for me personally is the exciting part of the Dakar. We don't know what each day is going to bring. There's 15 days, and for me, you know, from day one we get up in the morning, go and enjoy why we're there, and then in the evening go and share a can of Coke and look forward to the next day and keep it simple. And hopefully on the 15th day we ride onto the podium and get the medal and bring home what we went for. And yeah, for sure it's going to be a challenge, but surely that's why we go and chase these dreams, isn't it? The unexpected, day after day. Tell me what I'm riding them.